As the owner of a Pilates or boutique fitness studio, you have the expertise and passion for teaching others and helping them achieve their wellness goals. Guiding your clients and delivering results-driven sessions feels natural and easy. But what about marketing? Does that feel easy too, or do you get stuck before you've even got started? I hear this a lot because you've learned everything you needed to know about teaching when you were going through your training program, right? But no one told you how to market your business, especially in a way that feels good to you, feels easy for you. So in today's episode of the Pilates Business Podcast, I'm going to help you get over the hard marketing hurdle that every studio owner faces. Let's get started. Well, hi there, I'm Seran Glanfield. I'm a business and marketing strategist just for boutique fitness studio owners like you. If you're ready to be inspired and make a bigger impact, you're in the right place. All you need are a few key strategies, the right mindset, and some support along the way. Join me as I share the real-life insights that will help you grow a sustainable and profitable studio. This is the Pilates Business Podcast. Welcome back to the Pilates Business Podcast. This is the show all about the behind the scenes. And today we're talking about my favorite topic of all when it comes to business, and that's marketing. I'm Seran, and if we've never met before, if you're new to the podcast, then you might not know that while I love Pilates, I love barre, I love yoga, I love running, and I love most forms of movement, what I really love is helping studios optimize their marketing in a way that is truly aligned with their values and their business goals. Having helped studios for nearly 10 years with this very topic, I know only too well that when you are planning a marketing strategy for your studio business, especially if maybe you've never received any training or guidance when it comes to marketing, it can feel overwhelming and often hard to make real progress, because what I hear a lot is that you don't know where to start or don't know what to say. And I've got some good news for you today, because it doesn't have to be that way. Marketing your business really can feel easy and natural, as easy and natural as teaching a session or a class. Maybe that's hard to believe, but I know it could be true for you. And I want to share with you today 3 key marketing lessons that I tend to share with all of the studio owners that I work with. And you're going to hear all about them in the episode today. So let's start with that very first mistake that I see happen again and again. And I'm all about sharing these mistakes only really so that perhaps you can help, I can help you to avoid them for yourself. Right. And when it comes to this what I see, this sort of habit that I see pop up often is that studio owners and teachers, out of the intention and desire to fill classes and schedules and sessions, they start by jumping in and throwing together marketing strategies and blasting out emails or putting a bunch of social media posts and up on and just kind of hope for the best. Right. But unfortunately, what no one really tells you when you see other people doing all of those things is that to make marketing easy actually requires some quite deep and focused work on the front end. There is work that has to be done before you plan a marketing strategy, before you actually take the action and do the work, in order for your efforts to be super effective and feel like there's ease that comes with it as well. Because when you're looking for that ease, what you're looking for is confidence in knowing that what you're doing is going to work, that it's not going to be a waste of time, right? And so when it comes to marketing, there is some things that you really do have to focus on and do before you can dive into all of those tactics. And some of my clients tend to find it easy to sort of just break it down into these 3 areas. Okay. So number 1 is getting clear about what it is that you want to share with the world. Okay. What it is that you want to share with the world. Number 2 is how to talk about what you do. How to talk about what you do. And then number 3 is which marketing activities, what actual tactics, what are you actually going to be doing that are going to actually work for your business model and for your business goals. Okay. So those are the 3 areas that I kind of would help guide you through. And often it can be helped to sort of break it down in that way. And first of all, as I said, you have to figure out what it is you want to share with the world about your business. And this requires you to take a deep dive into your personal brand. Okay. Now, I haven't talked about branding for quite a while on the podcast, but this is really the heart and soul of your business. And when you take the time to really, really define your brand and what you stand for, you get really specific about your core values and what you care about, what you stand for as a business and as a brand. When you go through this exercise, what happens is you uncover exactly what you do that makes you unique. And if you haven't done this exercise, what happens is your marketing will sound just like all the other studios out there. And you'll get lost in the crowd. There's a lot of noise out there right now, a lot of noise from all different directions. And I want your studio and I want your marketing messaging to stand out from the others and really resonate with the people that you really want to bring into your studio, the people who are looking just for exactly what you do. They will only know that you're there if you are the one who puts that message out there into the world. And this really is the part that I see is most often overlooked, but quite possibly the most important. Because if you don't know what it is that you stand for, then you will keep coming back to this place of, perhaps comparing yourself to others and perhaps fall into that pit of comparisonitis, which is just not the best place to be at all, right? And when you're able to really understand what makes you different and what you do that you care about, that it's not about doing something that no one else cares about necessarily, but it's about just getting really, really clear that there is more to what you do and the way that you do it and why you do it than, just that 55-minute class. Right. And like I said, this really is the heart and soul of your business. This is really the heart and soul of your marketing plan, your marketing campaigns, and your marketing strategy. And again, it is the part that I often see is overlooked because this is kind of deep work. It kind of makes you have to kind of stop and think about what you're doing every single day inside of your studio and as you're teaching, right? But it's so, so, so important. So once you kind of have a really good feel and understanding of what it is that you want to share with the world, next, you need to learn how to talk about what you do. Okay. Now, I know you probably can already do this. I know that you do this often, but my question for you is, are you able to talk about what you do in a way that really resonates with the exact people that you want to bring into your studio, right? So when you're not doing this right, what happens is, and this is probably a bit easier to describe, but what happens is you end up getting a real mix of people coming in. Some people are ready to buy from you. Some people aren't really that interested at all and just looking for a deal. This is when you get people coming in who are asking you for discounts and comparing you to other people and saying you're too expensive. You're bringing in, when you get those types of clients, you're bringing in clients that really aren't the right fit for you, which means that your marketing messaging might not be articulating clearly who your services are for and what it is that those people who come in are really looking for and what they get out of their sessions with you, right? And so what's important when you're talking about what you're doing and you're putting this out there into the world and in all of the marketing messaging that you are undertaking is that you're able to talk about what you do in a way that resonates specifically with the people that you want to bring into your studio. And this is really a stumbling block because you need to know how to talk about what you do in a way that truly articulates your value, okay? And when I say your value, I don't mean the justifies the price of what you charge necessarily, but truly articulates the amazing outcomes and benefits that clients get from their sessions with you, right? And when you spend some time on this, when you really dive into this and you do your homework here, you ideally are able to develop a list of phrases or stories and words that are 100% in line with your values and communicate to your clients and potential clients exactly what you can do for them. And when you do this work, this deep work, early on in your business or anytime really, if you've never done this work, this is key work to do, then what happens is you will be able to build into and layer into a marketing plan and a marketing strategies that you will be able to help your business grow year after year. And instead of bouncing around from one tactic to the next, trying to figure out how to hack the algorithm or how to get those extra, 1,000 views on your reel, right? You're actually working from a place of deep connection with your clients, and deep messaging that goes beyond just these tactics that frankly anyone can be implementing, right? And once you nail that core marketing messaging, then you have something solid to work with. And so I have to say, when I work through these exercises with the members inside of my marketing intensive program, oh my goodness, you get there's so many aha moments. Like when you kind of there's that moment where there's like they call it the light bulb moment, or every week when I hop on a call during our marketing intensive program, the studio owners and the teachers inside tell me that they just get so much more clarity around how to talk about what they do because of the exercises that I show them inside the program. So inside my marketing intensive, I teach you exactly step by step the framework that will get you to this library of language that conveys the real impact of what you do, the real value of what you have to offer. And this language is language that is unique to you, right? You're not using language that other people are using to try to describe their business. This is unique to you and your business. And you will lean on that over and over and over again as your business grows year after year. Now, finally, when it comes to marketing, once you have that you understand, what you're all about, you've discovered that language to talk about what you do, which by the way, you use that on your social media, but this is also what goes on your website. This is also what goes in your emails. This is what you put on those flyers. This is how you introduce yourself when you meet someone who says, oh, my friend said that you owned the studio down the street, and you can talk about what you do in a way that gets people to sit up and listen, right? And once you have that, then you are ready to go out there and start testing which marketing activities are going to work for your business, right? And what I see all too often, because people often haven't done that deep work first, is that a lot of folks tend to copy what others are doing, right? So maybe they're doing some advertising, maybe they're doing this deeply discounted introductory offer, maybe they're doing this special promotion, this giving away a free class here and there, maybe they're doing reels every single day, 5 times a day, right? Because they're seeing someone else do it. And I have to say, I highly advise against simply doing what other studios are doing. Okay, for reasons you've probably heard me talk about before, which is that every single studio is unique. Your business is unique to you. Okay, and although it may look on the outside that another studio who is perhaps posting on TikTok, every single day is doing such amazing things, unless you're seeing behind the scenes of that business and being able to see their numbers and really knowing if it's working or not, it may not be working. And I have to say, half the time it is working and half the time it isn't working, in my experience. Because what will work for one business owner is not going to work for another. 100%. Every strategy that I give you, whether you're in my marketing intensive program or you're in my Thrive group coaching program, is going to be specific to your unique business. And I don't give everybody the same strategy. There is no one size fits all when it comes to building a studio business. So if the thought of making TikTok videos makes you cringe, then TikTok might not be the place for you. It might not be a viable marketing platform for your business. Okay. On the other hand, if you perhaps love adding value through education, through doing quick tips on videos, on live on Instagram, or showing carousel posts of different exercises, or that might, if that's something that is sort of lights you up a little bit more than perhaps doing some TikTok videos, then maybe that's a better strategy for you, because I don't want to see you cringe through whatever marketing it is you're doing. Okay. Smiling is easy. And if you're smiling when you're marketing, then your marketing is probably going to work a lot better for you. So I definitely want you to stick to tactics that feel natural and fun for you. And that's not to say that this is not going to be challenging, that you might not be, you might need to push yourself a little bit out of your comfort zone. Big fan of that. I think that you might need to do that at some point. Especially when it comes to marketing. But if you really dislike being on, say, TikTok, I'm not picking on TikTok, by the way, nothing wrong with TikTok. But if you really dislike being on TikTok, then don't make your marketing campaigns and your marketing strategy all about TikTok. Okay. The most important thing when it comes to your marketing is that you are marketing in places where your clients are. Okay, where your clients are, not where other teachers will see you, not where other studio owners will see you, not where your friends and family will see you, but where clients will see you. Okay, that's the most important thing. And maybe, just maybe, your clients might not really even be on social media at all. So there's just something to think about right there. And, the key really is that you need to find those tactics that will work best for your business. And once I understand your business, I understand your clients. And once you understand who your clients are, and once you understand what your marketing messaging is, then you will know exactly which strategies are the best strategies for you. Okay. So I said I was going to share just 3 tips with you, but I actually have one more. I can't help it. And one of them, what I found when it comes to marketing, because I know what we're looking for to make marketing easier, right? We're looking to make it more streamlined. We're looking to make it work for us, right? And one of the most practical things you can do to make marketing easier for yourself is to plan it out ahead of time, okay? Because what I know, and is true for most studio owners, there are things that you're going to have to do every day. There are things that are going to pop up that are going to take your time, fires that you are going to need to put out. And marketing is often one of those things that just gets pushed to the bottom of the list, to the end of the week, to the end of the day, to that late night. Oh my goodness, I need to send that email, or I need to pop that thing on Facebook, right? And it comes behind perhaps finding a sub for that class next week, or answering voicemails, or adjusting packages for your clients, and all sorts of other admin tasks that are just really time sensitive. And so when you have planned out time to do your marketing and literally put it on the calendar, and potentially even thought about planning, a couple of months ahead with thinking about what you want to do when it comes to your marketing, that's when it starts to get easier. That's when that overwhelm kind of melts away. And that's when you can kind of really relax into and lean into your marketing a little bit more. Okay. And when you join the marketing intensive, I give you a calendar. I give you multiple calendars actually that you can use specifically to map out your marketing strategy many months ahead of time, with plenty of ideas and suggestions and templates for how you can do that. Because I know that time is short and marketing can take up a lot of time if you let it. And I don't think you have to dedicate weeks and weeks and weeks every month to your marketing, but I do think you have to be consistent. And I do think that having a plan always helps. So to make it super easy for you when you join my marketing intensive, I give you those calendars, I give you those templates, I give you email templates and social media templates and promotion suggestions and so on, so that you can use those in your annual marketing plan. So easy, right? So there you have it. 3, and the extra bonus, key areas to focus on to make marketing your studio business feel much easier. So I shared with you that you probably want to just get really clear, first of all, with what you want to share with the world, what your core messaging is. And then I want you to spend some time thinking about how to talk about what you do, how you can improve that and refine that with the right language that articulates your value. And then finally, I want you to only implement marketing activities that are going to work for your business, to get you business, right? Not to get you popularity, not to get you more likes, but to get you more clients and more business. And if you are ready to get serious about making marketing easy, then you have the chance to join the studio owners who have already focused on their marketing messaging because of what they have learned inside of my marketing intensive. This is the program that I've been using in my one-on-one coaching with studio owners for the last 9 years. And it has been such a powerful accelerator for their businesses because not only does it elevate your growth strategies, but it also brings an awful lot of clarity to the way that you think about your business and all of those parts of the marketing funnel. Okay. And what I've done is I've condensed this work, which is such deep work, into a step-by-step 8-week program that is a combination of both online modules with live weekly calls with me. And in those weekly calls, which is so incredibly valuable, that is where we review your work that you have done during the modules. That's where we troubleshoot questions. I answer all of your queries, your thoughts, your wonders, and make sure that you're designing a marketing strategy that is specific to your business. So the marketing intensive is open for you for enrollment right now through April 11th. We kick off that Monday, April 11th. So if you want to find out what this is all about and what your business needs to grow next, then check out the Marketing Intensive program. Just go to spring3.com/marketing intensive, or you can grab the link in the show notes. Okay. I really hope this episode of the Pilates Business Podcast was helpful to you. If it was, be sure to never miss another episode. Just hit that follow or the plus or subscribe button wherever you listen to podcasts. I'll see you next time. Did you love this episode and want more? Head to spring3.com and check out my free resources that will help you run a profitable and fulfilling studio business. And before you go, one last reminder, there is no one way to do what you do, only your way. So whatever it is that you want to do, create, or offer, you've got this. Thanks again for joining me today and have a wonderful rest of your day.